I had a really weird dream that I ran 11 volts and I have a ton of stuff to clean up. Oh. It wasn't a dream. Looks like you have a lot of sorting out to do. Hello, my name is Cdubs and welcome back to Vault Hunters, episode 23. And like I just said, we have done a ton of runs. I think these 5 were off camera and then the rest of these were all done on stream with Hellfire Mage yesterday. And if you want to see any of that, you can just go to my channel and look at the live section where all my live streams VODs are. So yeah, if you really want to see what we got up to, and it was a lot of derping, then just go to my playlist and you'll see in the live section. So, why did I do this, do you say? Well, these things. I need a ton of vault diamonds so I can unlock Botania. Well, let's see, how many did we get? None on that one. None on that one. Nope. And that's all of it. 22. I'm hoping that's going to be enough, because we have a few knowledge stars here. We have 7. So let's make up 9. And we have 2 already, so let's eat up these. We are 1 short. Actually, wait. We don't need... we don't need another one. I'm just really stupid. We just need more star shards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think was what I needed. Ahaha! We do have enough. Nom nom. And yes, it's time. It is time to unlock Botania! And if you've been with me from the start of this series, you'll know that I designed my entire base around Botania. Basically, Botania is my favorite mod. And it just so happens it's actually really OP in Vault Hunters as well. I still need to put away all this stuff, but at least now we can start on Botania. Okie dokie. So I have cleaned everything up, and I am left with just 1 more box to do. And that contains all of the things that we can open, apart from this, which is just a really good find. So why don't we open these and the Pandora boxes, otherwise known as kelp. Oh, that's good. Yeah, there's 1 kelp. Let us open these as well, and hopefully we can get a new relic. I think we have both of those. Yeah, we have both of those, but we can make a new relic with these. Let me just do that quickly before I forget again. Nice, that's another new relic for us, and we can put it over here. Here we go. And then let us open these guys as well. That's so much crap. Yep, and then we just have these to do. Don't know if any of these are good yet, I haven't checked them. The only things I really want is the storage upgrades. The rest of them can go in here. And we get kelp, Pandora boxes as well. Face it, we're going to get kelp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But now it is time to start the Botania. Or as we like to call it on the server, Botania. I need to collect a few of the Botania flowers, and this strangely deforested area should hold some. And it looks like Code has just left his digital miner just sitting out here, which kind of explains why my base was mildly destroyed the other day. I came back and all of the diorite blocks have been mined out of my wall, so I think Code was mining diorite and just was a little bit too close to my base. But while we are out here searching for Botania flowers, let's have the question of the day. So, today's question is, beacons have been around for a few years. Everybody knows about the beacons, but what if any, do you think should be the next new beacon effect? So in the comments below, let me know and I will try and get back to each and every one of you. These are the guys I was looking for. So let's pop back to the base and we shall get our Botania mod started. So I recommend the first thing to do in Botania is to make a flower pouch, which is this guy here, and you just need some wool and one flower petal. And there we go. Now we have a flower pouch. And the flower pouch is really good in the fact that if you collect some Botania flowers and you pick them up, then all of the flowers go directly into the flower pouch, which is really handy and keeps your inventory from getting clogged up. Okay, so I've turned the white mystical flowers into white mystical petals, and I am going to plant them in the ground here. I can use bone meal to bone meal these and turn them into tall white flowers, basically quadrupling the amount of petals I have. And with these, you do actually have to use a shears to cut them, otherwise they just don't drop anything. And you can basically keep on doing this over and over and over again. The tall ones can turn into 24, and then you can plant another 6 and get another 24. The other way you can get flowers is by using floral fertilizer, which is basically just a petal and some dye, any kind of dye. And you can actually just use bone meal and 4 white to make it. And what that does is, if you bone meal some grass, it will grow more flowers. Then you just harvest them. Nice. So I'm going to do a little bit of flower collecting. I'll be right back with you guys. But now that I've collected a few flowers, what you want to do then is make something called the petal apothecary. There we go. Now I am going to clear out a little area down here to set up my Botania, so let's pop over here. So let's pop our apothecary down here, fill it with water. You can look at your Electric Botania, which is basically just a book combined with a sapling, I believe, and it will tell you all the basic stuff here, like this and blah, blah, blah. Now, the first thing you really want to make is this guy, a pure daisy. So after you've filled it with water, what you want to do is click 4 of these petals in. Oops, there we go. Then you need 1 perfect Larimar or Beniatite. And you can see that a recipe has popped up there with a pure daisy. And all you need to do is click in 1 seed. And there we go. Our first Botania flower. This guy is very, very, very important in the fact that it makes living rock and living wood. So if you surround this, like so, you can see particles coming out of it, and eventually this will turn into living rock. And the same way with wood, if you place wood around it, you get living wood, which are 2 of the basic building blocks for anything in Botania. So I'm going to make a few more daisies, and I'm going to get a little setup here done so that I can make a lot of living wood and living rock. So I'll be back when I have that done. Okay, so now that we have some living rock and living wood made, we can start progressing a little bit further into Botania. So Botania kind of sounds like a mod based on plants and stuff, but at its core, it is a tech mod. It's just that the power source is called mana, and the battery, I suppose you could say, is called a mana pool or a mana tablet or a mana ring. But essentially, it works the same as most mods that run on power. First of all, we need to make a wand of the forest, which is made with living wood and 2 petals. Now, I think I will use these red ones because I have more of them. And you need 3 living sticks, like so, and 2 petals. And it's probably changed because it is Vault Hunters. Let's start again. You need 3 of these, 2 petals, and 2 of these to make your Wand of the Forest. So, we have a Wand of the Forest, which is basically like a wrench in any other mod. Now we have to make the battery. Now I'm actually going to look up this because I assume it's going to be an augmented recipe as well. But we need a mana pool. Yep. Perfect Benutite in there as well. So we need 1 of these and 5 of these. That makes a mana pool. And I am going to start speeding through the start of Botania now. Otherwise, this video is going to be like 45 minutes long, and nobody wants to see Fuzzy doing 45 minutes of menial tasks. The setup that I like to use for Botania involves these guys, Endo Flames, and you can find the recipe for those in your Lexica Botania. Basically, they eat any combustible material, and I think I'm going to use charcoal because when I destroyed that forest over there, I got many shulker boxes of charcoal out of it. So, what I would need to do first is pop up here and put down a mana spreader. Now, this thing here is on bind mode. You can change it by clicking into the air. So, bind mode, you need to bind that to the mana pool so that it shoots at the mana pool. And these guys can be put underneath it, like so. And then you just need to link these guys to the mana spreader as well. And all you have to do is basically toss some charcoal at these guys, and they should start to produce mana, and the mana should go into the mana pool. Like so. There we are. We have started the Botania mod in earnest now. This place does not look great. So I think I'm going to renovate the area a little bit, and I'll bring you guys back in when I have something done, because yeah, I don't think you want to see me working for a few hours building a thing. For you, it'll be a few seconds. For me, it may be a few hours, but I'll be back.
1 eternity later.
Okay, so May got a little bit carried away with the building and decorating, but actually, what is that behind me? Oh no, he didn't. Oh, the kindness battle is on, my fuzzy friend. Oh, 2 echo gems. Well, Corey, I can't afford to give you 2 echo gems, but I can give you the next best thing. I'ma kill you with kindness. Or diabetes. I'm not quite sure which yet. Whoa. Take that, Corey. See? I can be sweet. Also, while we were paying Corey back, take a look at this clip that I recorded just as I was trying to do that. Why are you not working? Hello? What do you mean I lack permission? I know it was him. I know it was him. I know it was him. So I think this is a spot. There it is. There is a security terminal that CWG put in to disallow me from my own applied energetics system. Well, sometimes I'm a smart bear. Not all the time, but sometimes. Okay, so let's meet up with CWG and declare a door-stealing, contraption-sabotaging truce. Hello.
Hello.
I believe you, left something at my base.
What's that?
Okay, if I give this back to you, and I stop relocating your doors, will you leave my sorting system alone?
Yes.
Okay, truce.
The door truce has been made!
It has been made.
How long did it take you to find this thing?
Not actually that long. Cause I was looking into making it as well, because I want to make a wireless system, but...
Yeah. I was gonna... Well, the plan was I was gonna make 2 of it and do it to you and Hell, then I realized it cost a vault diamond block each.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw mine on Fuzzies and hope he doesn't find it. You found it
I found it quite quickly, yeah. Because I was like, this is really strange, because that's a crafting terminal, there's no crafting recipe, it's not working. I was like, yeah, maybe he found my door stash. It was really funny. You thought it was hell for ages.
I did. I was down your basement looking at your garden close, and then I'm like, wait a second.
Those look familiar.
These look familiar.
Yeah.
Maybe I can have a door again.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know
a bit
what
drafty.
happened to the original netherite door.
I don't have your netherite door, I know that.
I even locked the doors, and it didn't stop.
Well, I just kept on coming over and changing the position of them with the hammer.
Oh, the hammer? Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, I can just even when it's locked.
What? Hey, stop it. No. Stop it.
The hammer is all powerful.
Alright,
Okay.
thanks, Fuzzy. I'll catch you. Oh, what? I keep forgetting my
Ow.
punches hurt. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go and do some more Botania.
Botania. Alright.
Later.
Bye.
So guys, it is the next day, and I'm not sure if you can tell from my voice, but I have gotten sick. So I do not think I'm going to be able to finish the Botania stuff in this episode, but what I do want to do is I want to go over the names of the armor that we got from last episode, and I'll show you guys the stuff I have so far for Botania. And then I'm going to curl up into a little ball and die. So first of all, let's pop down here to my Botania setup. So this is what I was talking about earlier. I have my 5 of each of the endo flames. I have an open crate, which you can put coal in here, and it will drop 1 piece of coal here. That will send a signal up to the redstone line and stop the hopper. So that means every single time an endo flame uses a coal, this will unpower and drop 1 more coal. It's just a really efficient way of powering the endo flames. I will try and get it a little bit more automated eventually, and I think I'm going to try and get spawners unlocked so I can get a blaze spawner working maybe, because these guys can eat blaze rods as well and they're much more efficient. I have also made a little room down here underneath, so I can have a few mana pools down here, and I can put on some dominant sparks on the ones down here and some recessive sparks on the ones up the top, and basically have a giant battery full of mana. So now, onto these guys. The helmet has been named Panzerbjorn, and if I remember correctly, the Panzerbjorn are the armored bears from Historic Materials, which ironically, the first book I ever read as a child was the Amber Spyglass. Interesting. Next, we have Party in the Back, and this is by Jules, also on the Discord. And the entire name wouldn't fit, but Party in the Back is a really good name because it has a little tail poking out. And lastly, we have Fuzzy Legs. Now, I don't actually remember who told me this. It was somebody in the Discord, but for the life of me, I cannot find the comment. So, thank you to whoever named that for me. You rock. We have a statue to rename, and the person who won that, by a random draw, Coriander. Look at that big smile. Apparently Coriander has now infiltrated 2 of the 5 bases on the server, so I think they really want a Omega in each in each base. So welcome to the Omega family, and you'll be producing Gabbro for me for the rest of your life. Nice. And lastly, but definitely not leastly, we reached 400 subscribers this week. Which, to be honest, I never thought I would be able to get it, but we did. And the person who was my 400th sub was Big Wooly N13. So, in your honor, we are going to get this Omega statue that I just got today. So we have marble, blah blah, blah blah, blah blah, blah blah. We're going to go for prismarine brick. We're going to rename it Big Wooly 1013. Confirm. And there you go. Welcome to the Omega Club. Now let's make you a little bit smaller. And you can produce prismarine for me for the rest of your life. Nice. But with that, guys, I'm slowly losing the will to live, so I'm gonna have to call it a day. So, next episode, I'll get all the cool stuff done in Botany, I'll get all the amulets made, I'll get some Terra Steel made, I'll make the Elfheim portal. But for today, me need sleep. So, if you like this video, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye!